Hello, Cancer, and welcome to my channel, Healing Me, where we are healing me. This is a Leo new moon energy message for the sign of Cancer. I'm a Cancer moon, so I'm excited to see what message that spirit has for us. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus messages as well that I post. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If anything resonates with you, please also comment below and let me know how this energy is working or how it resonates particularly to you. Way too many. But we did see a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in what? Cancer. Absolutely. Spirit, what message do you have for Cancer? No, keep in mind that new moons are the time to set new intentions, start new ideas, new hobbies, new projects, letting the old that no longer serves you. It is also stepping into the unknown, so that can be scary. And we're pulling something from Work Your Light as well for advice from Spirit on how to work with this energy. All right, let's get into it, Cancer. Oh, we can't make this up. Now, remember when all the first few cards came out, Cancer, and it was too many of them faced up, but this was the top card, and something said, Spirit said, acknowledge this card. We kept shuffling, and this is this is exactly what Spirit wanted to come out, and we can't make that up. Thank you, Spirit. So it reads, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. All right. So things that are hidden from us now that we may not be able to see how it's going to work out, it doesn't matter. It's saying trust Spirit, knowing that things are working out for you. Things are always working out for you. Even when it doesn't feel or look like things are working out, they're working out, especially then. And that whatever, you don't have to worry. Your needs are taken care of. What you're wanting is wanting you, and soon, by the next full moon for some, that's what it's saying for some Cancers, that by the next full moon, and I think that's around September the 2nd, give or take. I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that. But that things that whatever main personal issue that's you're needing, or that's your concern, or that has been your challenge, or that's been bothering you, that you've been praying about, that is coming to, you'll see the resolution. It'll be illuminated. You'll have the answer by the next full moon. For some Cancers, it's saying the next full moon, or the next cycle that Cancer is in. I don't know when the next full moon in Cancer will be, but for some, that's what it's saying as well. And so we're going to go ahead and get that directly from the book. So full moon in Cancer is page 74. I'm reading directly from the Moonology deck so you can get the full message that Spirit wants you to have, Cancer. All right, and it reads as follows. Thank you for your patience. Things are likely to get very heated at full moon in Cancer as a super emotional sign. That makes sense because Cancers are the moon rules Cancer, and a full moon in Cancer is definitely emotional. So yeah, things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move toward your goals or dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. So for some, it may be the best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. For some, you're going to be moving house out of a relationship that no longer serves you. And maybe you didn't know how you would be able to step into the unknown and step into your own independency. It's saying that don't worry, everything is working out. Trust that things are coming full circle and be ready to move, take action, or physically move even. Okay? Beautiful. All right, Spirit. What are some advice from Work Your Light that helps Cancer in dealing with this? Too many. But we will see what it was. Sisterhood of the Rose. Okay. So we'll see if it comes back out. What message do you have, Spirit, advice on how Cancer can answer the call of the personal issue resolving? Is this what's coming out? Unbound. All right. So releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Beautiful. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Definitely it's coming through for me about, and then I see this full moon here too, so that's the synchronicity of darkness and the light. For where the unknown is in darkness, there is always a path to light. And it's about, for some, it's definitely going to be a relationship that's ending, that no longer serves you, that may be releasing a soul contract or releasing generational curses that from past lives have carried in your family. For some, that's what's coming through for Spirit. But definitely there's some cutting cords that are happening. It definitely may feel uncomfortable when you have to do that. And when you have to split up a home, split up finances, it's saying it's all working out, and that release because everything is already resolved for you. And I know that can be definitely challenging. All right, so let me read directly from the book Unbound so we can really see what Spirit is saying, what else Spirit may have to say. All right, so Cancer, it reads, it is time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is the life in which you free yourself from trauma of life past. What old ways of being have an expiration date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. So that's how to work through releasing the soul patterns and contracts. It's saying, ask yourself, what old ways of being have an expiration date? And so that can be old ways, again, like they said, about poverty, about, whatever your views that you may have been taught about money, religion, anything, any views that you were taught, racism, anything, any views, beliefs that you were taught that no longer serve you, that for some, it's coming through saying false self-beliefs are ready to be released so that personal issues can be resolved. So for some, the relationship that you're in, that you're walking away from, that you're walking into the unknown, for some, what you're cutting is the resolution, the having the courage to walk away from what's comfortable for you, or what's the norm for you, or what you the old ways of thinking, toxic relationship, toxic things, addictions, patterns, habits. It's time to, those things have to cut now. It's time to let that go. It's time to walk away from those things that no longer serve you. It's time to cut those cords from those toxic relationships, people, and things, and to allow in the healing that wants to come in. And so some of this is trauma. For some, it's old hurt, that you've been resentment, things that, whatever it is, it's saying, let it go. All right. So it says, by asking yourself this question, when you name them, you claim them, and then they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they have served you up until now. For example, a soul pattern of playing small, caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice, would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, though, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It is time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. Beautiful. An affirmation for some with this card is saying, Cancer, I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I came here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, unbound, forever unbound. Beautiful. All right. I hope this helps some of you, Cancer. Again, don't forget to let me know how this may resonate with you. And I'll see you soon. Love and light.